You were a useful distraction, but I have gods to kill. The ring to Laconia is now closed.
The Expanse Season 6 has come to an end, and it leaves the major conflicts resolved, but at the same time it does set up a future conflict. There is no official announcement of a Season 7, but if you follow the books, Season 7 would be based 28 years in the future. The next book has the crew of the Rocinante on the verge of retiring, and the peace between the alliance of Earth, Mars, and the Belt is uncertain and at a weak point. It would seem that Season 6 had somewhat of a budget cut, and this is why there were only 6 episodes. So Amazon might not be fully ready to pay for future seasons, and is taking this opportunity to at least pause the show. I wouldn't be surprised if the show picks up again with Season 7 in about 5 or so years. That would give time for the hype of the show to build more. You definitely do feel the storyline suffering a bit because Season 6 only has 6 episodes, but overall it was a pretty good season. It just would have been better if it had a full 10 episodes. But let's go on to what the season sets up for a future conflict. As well, all of the things that are not fully resolved at the end of this season. The first thing that is set up is the conflict with Laconia. We do see some scenes set in the Laconia system at the end of Season 6. Season 7 would start off with this system declaring that they are taking control of the Ring Gate and the thousands of worlds. In the book, Laconia is able to do this with 2 highly advanced ships that have alien technology incorporated into them. We do see one of these ships being built in Season 6, and they are virtually unstoppable with human technology. When Laconia takes over the rings and essentially has control of the thousands of planets. This is what sparks the major conflict with the Rocinante and the other people that are resisting Laconia rule. Without spoiling too much, the people of Laconia have been experimenting with the proto-molecule. They have used this to be able to advance somebody's biology, and they do have a fairly good understanding of the technology that was used to build the ring gates. I do believe that the boy that we see brought back to life at the end of Season 6 is being set up as a main character if the show returns for additional seasons. The proto-molecule is what brought him back, and I have no doubt that this will spark more research and a greater understanding of the use of it. The proto-molecule is a super advanced replication system that can build massively complex structures and alter life forms. It would seem that many of the species on the planets throughout the ring system have been altered and changed by this technology. So being able to harness this technology would definitely put you at a huge advantage against other humans. But I do believe that the actual main conflict will be with the entities that live within the ring. We know that these entities somehow reside in the wormholes themselves, and they have a hatred for species that use the wormholes to travel. They are the ones that killed off the original ring builder species, and the humans beginning to use the rings have awoken them from their hibernation. The Laconians do intend to find some way to destroy them, and this was set up at the end of Season 6. They most likely know that for the survival of the human species, the rings are essential, and this conflict will most likely determine the future of the human race. But those are the major conflicts and loose ends that are set up at the end of Season 6, and where I think the storyline will ultimately end up. Please give me your thoughts. Thanks a lot and have a great day.